Hey, look, man, I like the food stockpile just as much as anyone else, but geez, mellow out there a little bit. Just spin in circles in the food stockpile. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Mountaincore. How much more Mountaincore? I don't know. Apparently, we're doomed. I'm trying to frantically move everything inside because, well, I left everything outside, and now it's beginning to deteriorate and decompose, and it's not good. So it's the middle of winter. We're trying to move everything into my new storage area over here. We still haven't quite figured out the issue with the cauldron. Folks in comments are popping up saying, it's not that the cauldron isn't there. It is there. It's a very zen sort of Schrodinger's cat kind of thing. But when they cook something in here, apparently they're going to move the cauldron over there, and then everyone can have a nice snack. I can only assume that's how it works. I'd really ideally like to get the kitchen moved inside. Again, it is the middle of winter, so I think we should probably be eating inside, as nice as everything is out here. You know what? While I'm saying that out loud, can I actually move these things? Is there a capacity for me to move something from somewhere to the other? I can cancel it. I can probably demolish it, I'm sure. I don't know if I can move something. I'm going to go with a loose no on that. Also, just for reference, in case anyone is curious, there's this guy over here. He's some sort of mushroom monster. I'd love to say that he came out and attacked us and we valiantly defended ourselves, but really how it went down is we broke into his house, he ran away, and we killed him. Let's see if I can get this sort of closed off a little bit better for the gang here. Let's get them maybe a door could live. Does this have to rotate or does this stay as is? I'm going to have them put a door there and see if that does what I want it to do. If it doesn't, you know what, just for argument's sake, I'm going to mine out this area here and put a wall there instead, because I don't know if a door is going to connect to that. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, let's start to move ourselves inside. A little late, some might say, but we're going to start to move ourselves inside. We're making wooden planks up here. That's good. We're making some stone blocks down here. That's also good. Let's start to get the concept of maybe possibly moving the kitchen inside here. So what if we dug out all the way over here? Hopefully there's no other mushroom monsters in here. I'm sure we'll be alerted if there is. I mean, nobody seems to be technically starving to death right now, but I think that's just because they showed up with a lot of rations. We don't really have anything we can make on the pallets here because we don't have any raw food, really. There's malt and wheat that we could put here, but we don't have either of the things we need for that. We don't have any hops and we don't have any grain of any sort. Hopefully somebody is fishing. I did tell someone to go fishing. I don't know if they've actually done any of that. I suppose we could start vaguely hunting things. A wild boar? Anyone want to go hunt a wild boar? Well, actually, do we have any weapons? I don't think we have any weapons. There's a rolling pin down here. I mean, that might work in terms of some kind of weapon. Pickaxe, that would work. I don't think we have any sort of ranged weapons here. I don't see a bow or something along that. I might be looking right at it. I often am. But I don't see anything along those lines. How's the kitchen expansion coming along here, kids? Okay. Progress is being vaguely made over there. Have I in fact told anyone to cook? That's something I should probably have thought of. No. Nobody here has been told to cook. Oh, good move, Dave. Well done on your part. Absolutely well done. Well, you know what? The fishing doesn't seem to be working out. Can I make you, not that, I want to make you, yeah, that. I want to make you into a chef. All right, Torny, you're into cooking now. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, but we'll see. And you can be into cooking for your second priority there. Is there anyone who's actually good at it, for that matter? Skill level, okay, Hackett, you're the best thing we've got, but you're mostly into farming. That's not really going to work out. We're moving the mushroom corpse. Oh, and we're cutting it up. Oh, we are going to eat the mushroom guy. Yeah, we're eating the mushroom guy. Right on. Okay, so, big advice there for anyone playing Mountaincore. Do actually tell people to go and cook. Otherwise, they just flat out don't. They will probably sit here and starve to death all day, rather than going, hey, I should probably cook something up. Well, the good news is we apparently survived winter. It just ticked over into spring here. They're getting some farming going on. They're starting to lay down some new potato crops here. And they're harvesting the other ones. Hopefully, one can only hope that will mean that this will turn into, immigration. Right. More people have shown up. Okay, super. From where? These guys? Okay, you can turn the game back on. Is it just the one of you? No, it's the two of you. Okay, Ove and what's your name? Come here. Stein. Right on. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, we don't have a lot of bedroom facilities around here. It is mostly sleeping on dirt. Admittedly, it's dirt that we brought from the outside to the inside, so it's a little bit more civilized. Wow, you guys started a long way away. When you get up here, I see we've still got a bunch of trees earmarked for demolition here. When you get up here, let's see how the kitchen expansion is going. It could be going a little bit faster there. We have outlined some columns because columns are everything. Otherwise, the roof is going to fall down. Apparently, according to comments, I've been teensy tiny bit paranoid about my columns. I didn't need quite as many as I put up. But hey, better safe than sorry, I say. Ah! There we go. We've put some food in the cauldron blueprint over here. Now it's a real cauldron. Okay, that's slightly unintuitive. You know, you could just put the cauldron over here. We could move the food later. But no, apparently they don't move the cauldron into the cauldron blueprint until there's actually food to put there. I see we've made some food. Food seems to be going very well. What have we got in here? Potato soup. Yum, yummy, yum. I'm in the wood cutting area here. I'm going to see if we can make some of these mushroom logs. So what happens if I say make, I don't know, 2 mushroom logs? All right, and then 2 planks will equal that. So I'm going to need some planks. Well, that's fine. We make planks in the import-export thing. That part's fine. 3 barrel staves would equal a log. 2 planks equal a log. No, I just want mushroom logs, please. I was actually looking for weapons. I'd like to see if we can tool up a little bit around here. What could you be doing? You can make a millstone and some pipes. I don't know what we need a millstone for. Probably the bakery. We probably crush down grains into flour and that sort of thing in its traditional manner. Oh, hang on. Let me get a column for you here, Chief. Yeah, I'm going to start moving some stuff inside, particularly the actual food, because we're just keeping that outside right now, which is probably not a very good idea. Okay, so how do I want to divvy up this room here? Need to start with, well, just a basic kitchen. So let's do how about we did the kitchen like this? Yeah, and then, yeah, no, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so kitchen like that, and then you need all the things that you need for this. And apparently I'm just going to check one more time if there's a way to move things from A to B. If there is, I don't see it. So I'm just going to start getting all smashy on this and hope for the best. If we temporarily have 2 kitchens, then we temporarily have 2 kitchens. So what is it you need down here? You need the butchery table. That could sit right there. And you need the kitchen worktop. That could also sit over there. You need a cauldron. Good luck with that one. Barrel of water. Sure, absolutely. What else? A grist mill. Okay, we'll look at that when we get into, like, bakery kind of stuff. Fish barrel. Oh, yeah, we want to catch fish. I think I have somebody working on that. I'm not 100% on that bit. And then this bit over here is going to be the feasting hall. All right, so here's where you guys are all going to eat. So we need a feasting table. Yeah, out of stone, that'll probably be fine. It can be a little tight in here, guys. Try to bear with me. You're all going to get very, very cozy sitting around in here. Okay, I got to renegotiate my stockpile here because all they're doing is stuffing stones in there, which is admirable. I did tell them to do that, but we've got a lot of stones right now. So how about there's a different stockpile? No. Start that all over again. A different stockpile for things, granary products, raw materials. There we go. This is going to be out here, like huge, like that much. Okay. This is going to be just stones. Nothing but stones out here. So raw materials, yes, but none of this. So is there, let's just get rid of all. Actually, you can keep ore out there and crushed ore for that matter. But none of this stuff, please. And then in this stockpile, I want to take the stones out of here. So no crushed ore, no ore, and no rough stone boulders. Okay, that should free up a lot of space in there. I know, they're basically spending all of their time moving everything back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Next step is some sort of carpentry area. This is just sawing things into other things, but I really need somewhere for them to make things out of other things. So maybe I could squeeze that like this. That's probably way, way bigger than I actually need it to be. Let's back that off a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. So right off the sawmill, they can go into this area. You know what? I could do another Another stockpile zone right around here. So stockpile for raw materials. How about... wait a minute, though. This is also its own room. I betcha I can't do one thing inside of another thing, can I? No, you're not going to let me do that. Okay, well, it was a good idea. And then after that, I'm going to need a blacksmith of some sort. So let's start to get that under control as well. How about there's one of those right over here? This is going to take them forever. They're probably going to starve to death before they get any of this done. But I just kind of want to poke around and see what happens. Okay, so you need a carpentry workbench. Sure, all of those things down there, I'm sure that will be fine. One carpentry workbench, and then import-export. That's fine, so we tell you what exactly it is we'd like you to be doing around here. And then I'll figure out, the blacksmith's probably going to need something extremely similar to that. How's the kitchen going over here, guys? Okay, some chairs are being made, the serving table is up. Butchery and the cooktop are good. I'm going to have a cauldron problem, aren't I? Because we can't make cauldrons yet. What I can do is deconstruct the things that we've already done. So we don't need that. We don't need that. This could go. Let's get rid of this thing here. And we'll get some materials back there. That's kind of cool. And then this cauldron is just going to have to keep getting... I wonder if I get rid of the kitchen, if they'll then move the cauldron over to the new kitchen. I'm very obsessed with the cauldron. I know. I get it. I hear what you're saying. Dave, you're too obsessed with the cauldron. Stop with the cauldron nonsense here. But it seems to be the bane of my existence in this game. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Not enough pillars. Oh, no, Dave, you're doing way too many pillars. Not enough pillars. Now, we've had a mining collapse, haven't we? Who was right about the pillars this entire time? Me. Okay, and then a food stockpile zone right off the kitchen area here where they can store any of the raw food. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about your pillars, Dave. Plenty of space. Oh, no, you're not going to get a roof collapse. You're getting way too into the... Who was right about the pillars? Okay, columns for everybody. Everybody gets columns. Well, they've already maxed out my stone pile down here, so I may as well get that a little bit bigger, give them a little more room to breathe. Otherwise, I don't think they're going to clear out everything out of my future, whatever this was here, blacksmithy kind of place. They still haven't finished the carpentry bench, because they need to go grab some logs. We have logs cut. What? What? What do you want? Trading depot? Is it a roof collapse? Don't care. No dice on my mushroom logs, huh, guys? Because we've got the planks. It says it equals mushroom logs. I've told you to make 2, or a limit of 2, I guess. Either way, I'm fine either way. I don't, not really sure what the deal is. I probably just have them doing too many things right now. Although we should be in the winding down stage. We've moved many of the stones. Almost all of the stones are gone. In fact, there's enough gone I can probably start to get this under control here. So, smeltery, that's not really what I want. A smithy. For metal tools, that sounds about right. So what is exactly that you need? Probably a smithy bench. Yep, a forge. All right, you need 15 blocks. You need fuel. Yeah, I don't got that. I'm gonna put this thing up. We'll have no capacity to do anything about it, but I'm gonna put it up. Let's do that there and that one right there. However, see, now I'm gonna need the other thing. Okay, so I've got the rocks with the coal in it. I could theoretically crush those down, but I think that's a different room. Metallic ore is refined into usable ingots, or... Isn't there another contender for that? No, maybe not. Maybe I just need the smeltery. Okay, I'll put the smeltery up. It sounds pretty, one way or the other. All right, so what can we do in the carpentry bench here? Give me crafting on that. Yeah, there we go. Barrels, buckets, chest, a fishing rod. That'd probably be really handy for the one person who does fishing around here. Keep 1 in stock at any given point. Rolling pin, is that something that I feel we need? Not at the moment. Planes, I think we use those for other things. They're like basically an ingredient, so go ahead and get that. I can't make barrel hoops yet, but I will be able to hopefully fairly soon. I don't know, what the heck, make a shield, kid, go nuts. And hey, let's actually check again that anyone is queued up at all to do this. Yeah, there we go, carpentry, Hammond. You're wicked into this. Yari, you're gonna starve to death soon. You should probably get a bite to eat. Hey, look, man, I like the food stockpile just as much as anyone else, but geez, mellow out there a little bit. Just spin in circles in the food stockpile. Somewhere in here I outlined a column, right? I'm very, very concerned about this. I'm pretty sure I did. Embla's had a breakdown. Neat. Was that the guy? Oh, Rock Jules had a breakdown. Somebody's dead. Calder has died from starvation. Huh. Can we just back up? Was Embler the one who was spinning around in a circle? Because that was my first clue that they had a mental break. Okay, what else is going on? Right, you're just dead. Okay. And then the other two are very, very sad. Embla is now dead. Right. Okay, having given up on life. Wow, that's dark. Anyone else? No, but Grudge Greed is broken down. That may be your demise. I don't know. We'll get this going on. It's just, we just hit total collapse. I should build that graveyard thing they kept talking about there. How about we get that going on? Graveyard. Yep, there might not be anybody left to bury you, but we'll put you out by the tomatoes. Oh, Squat Hand's broken down. Of course he did. I expected that from him. I saw that one coming. He's been a little dicey since day one. Everyone's sad. People are hiding in their... Well, I'd like to say hiding in their beds, but it's just a lump of dirt on the floor that they sleep on. You guys are still dead. You haven't really come back at all. I'm mostly hoping somebody will bury you at some point. Plus side, potatoes are looking good. Potatoes are looking great. If you just hung on a little bit longer... In a day or so, we might actually have some potatoes for you. Grudge Greed died. He was my favorite. Yeah, this is just, You know what I could actually do is just turn the bedroom into the cemetery. Kind of kill two birds with one stone, or two dwarfs with one stone, I guess. That might be way more efficient. Yari, our great combatant who took out the mushroom monster, is gone. Okay, how many people do I actually have left? Well, that many. Was that 5? 5 people. Okay. Hammond's broken. Olaf's doing stuff. Stein's doing stuff. Hackett is doing stuff. And Ove is going to sleep. Probably on the bodies of his friends. Yeah, Hammond's dead. Sorry about that one, Hammond. Again, how many left now? Are we down to 4? Yeah, we're down to 4, aren't we? Okay, how long do the rest of you expect to remain alive? It's just, I've got something to do later on today. I mean, we were getting a pretty good plot of potatoes going on here. That was kind of working out. We're going to get way more potatoes than we did last time. Bronze Greed's broken down. I'm not surprised about that. I would too. We're out of potatoes. Yeah, Hackett's dead. Right on. How many left now? We're down to 3? Okay, at this point, it's just a race to the finish. Who survives? Who gets to own all of the things that we have created here? This has become less of a colony management, more of a game of Survivor. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It's down to Ove and Stein now. Happiness minus 60 because you saw a dead body. Yeah, I think you slept on one. Slept on rough ground underneath the body. You just saw a body. You're both extremely sad about life, and apparently there's nothing to eat. Although Ove is a chef. If any potatoes happen to pop up, Ove could be all over that. Ove, you could have, like, literally all the potatoes for yourself. I don't know if you're a fan of potato soup, Ove. You just joined us, so I don't really know much about you. But if you are a fan of potato soup, it's all going to be yours very, very soon. We've got a pretty healthy crop of potatoes coming in. I think this was Ove's plan all along. Ove and Stein, 2 of our newcomers, they came in, I'm going to assume, with their own rations. Ha ha! We brought our own food. You guys don't have enough food. We're just going to wait here and silently munch on our rations until you're all dead, and then we own everything. Because these guys are fairly well fed. I mean, Stein could use a drink of water, but he can go down to the river for that. That's no problem. Yeah, these guys are doing fine. I think this has been a clever ploy by Ove and Stein to capture all of this. Settlers. Ha! They're clearly some sort of dwarven pirates coming in and taking everything. I think that, guys, is a very obvious place where we will wrap it up on Mountaincore with total collapse. Total 100% collapse. Well, like 90% collapse. Ove and Stein are still kicking around here, but obviously there's not much more I can do this. This reminds me a great deal of King Under the Mountain. I think this is exactly how King Under the Mountain wrapped up. It was going seemingly okay, and then everybody died all at once. I'm sure there's 57 things I could have done differently to make that not happen, but as usual, I didn't. So guys, please let me know what you thought of Mountaincore on the channel. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know what, kids? I'm the camp counselor who's going to teach you the truth. All right? None of this mamby-pamby kumbaya nonsense. Alright? We are learning the truth here. The truth is death and disappointment and theft. Basically, I did the theft. Everything else is on you. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. So once again, the fish are on fire, and you're on fire. Isabella is in fact on fire. The YouTube awards ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there.